I want to address the actions, the words that you say, that you keep behind for people to analyze how these things, these your actions and these your words affect your relationship. Now you will say, what is this people's business concerning my life? My dear, when you study the activities of human beings, the first thing that captivates them is the stories of people's lives. Now you know why there is a lot of movies for people to watch. What actually push you to watch those movies? Is it not the stories that is embedded in those movies? The stories of those people's lives. What they did wrong and what they did right. And you, who is watching the movie, what are you doing? You want to judge the characters. So one important aspect of life that so many people don't want to tell themselves the truth is that our lives, our words is a movie that we keep behind for people to watch and analyze. But how these clips you keep behind, how these movies, your lifestyle, your words, your actions, how they play back to affect your relationships is what people don't really understand. So you act the way you like because you feel, I'm myself and I am into my relationship. How does it bother the next person? And what's that person's business? Your neighbors is there to discuss your life and the activities of your life. Even the words that you say, they are there to discuss it. It's a series movie that they have in their homes. And you were talking about neighbors. Your family is number one. Your extended families, they are number one that gossip and talk about your life stories, your activities, your actions, your characters, everything that you do. So it's time as a young girl, as a young man, that you become cautious of your actions, your activities, your words. Because the way these actions and these words play back to affect your relationship, you cannot imagine. It will take you by surprise. And sometimes when they come knocking at your door to spoil your relationship that you've built for years, they will bring it as a secret. Please don't tell her I told you. Please don't tell him I told you. Even right inside your family. Don't tell your partner about everything that you've done in the past from teenage age. And that's very wonderful. They have clips of it. And for them, they're entertaining your partner. Oh, they want him to know much about you before he goes into marriage with you. They are helping out a brother and they are helping out a sister not to fall into something. That is a reality that everyone has to be cautious of. So your activities, your words, your actions, you need to be cautious of them so that it wouldn't play back to ruin that good relationship that you already built. So imagine you as a young girl, you went to buy something in your neighborhood, a convenient shop there. You went to get something, and because of one delay or the other, you begin to insult the convenient shop owner. And for you are a customer, you can be saucy. After all, he's not related to me, and I'm helping him by buying something from his shop. But do you know that everyone that convenient shop owner chats with, you'll be one of the clip he adds, and whenever you pass by, he will tell a customer, "Do you know that girl?" And the person say, "No." Someone that doesn't know you and say, "That girl, very saucy girl. She has no upbringing. Very saucy." This is coming from the shop owner to someone that don't know you at all. Then imagine all the people that go to buy something from him. He could just come up with your story as a Hollywood movie. In fact, he would just establish a story just to bring your own incident into that story. And you are going to be the example, a true life example of a saucy girl. And just imagine if that kind of man, who you are a Hollywood movie in his mouth already, happened to know your future life partner. He would also recount the stories of a saucy girl to him. And who wants to end up with a saucy girl so that you would end up insulting your future husband's mother or family? No African man wants that. So be careful, be cautious of your activities, your actions. You can never tell where you meet your life partner. So my dear, you need to be cautious. You need to start it early in life. As a teenager, as a child, you need to start it early in life. And if you are an adult and you are not yet cautious of your activities, your character, your actions, you need to start that now so that it wouldn't play back into your relationship and destroy everything that you've built. I am Greg Antoinette, your African relationship expert. Hop into my channel for hot tips that will help you in all relationship matters. Bye-bye.